Hey there, this is Squid here. Repeat after me. Never ever will I ever put tap water into my radiator. Now the reason being I'm saying this, your tap water has minerals in it, and those minerals can build up into your radiator system, causing rust, contamination, and all that. If you have to use water, use distilled water instead. But as a reminder, the more water you put into your coolant system, the more you dilute it down. So it's best to use your vehicle's specified coolant. But if you need to put water in a pinch, use distilled water. Just remember, it will dilute down. But we're also going to, today, we're going to do a serpentine belt on a 2018 Ram 1500. It's got the 3.6 liter. It's not the Hemi, not the Eco Diesel. It's a smaller motor out of the 3 that they came out with. And so we're going to get to that. But like I said, repeat after me. Never ever will I ever put tap water. Oh, and also when you do your put antifreeze in, make sure you use the same color. Even if it says universal on it, it's best to stick with the same color, because when you mix two colors, they can gum up and then you'll have bigger problems down the road. So let's get started on this serpentine belt. So like I said, this is a Ram 1500 2018. It's got the 3.6 liter VVT. As you can tell, there is a lot of room. You can have a picnic inside here. Why can't they make vehicles that have a lot of room to work on in the engine bay anymore? Well, just a quick question. So we're going to be doing the serpentine belt on this vehicle. It is due. It's pat, and so we'll get that done. You could remove this out of the way, but with all this room, you don't need to do it. I would suggest though, before you're removing your serpentine belt, if you don't have a diagram, take a picture of it, so that way when you go put the new one on, you have the diagram and everything. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to get the belt off. We're going to go down to the tensioner pulley and to get the belt off. So we got their ratchet on here. We're going to loosen this tensioner up to get the belt off. Sometimes you have to use a extension to get it off, but luckily we didn't have to move it much. We're going to loosen that up. That is all loose. Got the belt off the pulley here. Now we just have to. Looks like I didn't get it all the way. Oops, bad on me. Got to put the back in. Okay, let's do this again. Let's make sure we get it off. Being a little booger today. So once you have your belt off, you want to go through all your pulleys, make sure they are free spinning, but also make sure they're not free spinning so fast and all that. If any of them are, go ahead and change them. Check, see if they have any really bad wobble to them. Let's see. Always check your harmonic balance there. See if it has any play in it and everything. Just double check all your pulleys. Yeah, here. You also want to listen for any grinding sound when you're doing this. That one's a little loose there, but It seems okay. And all that. So we'll get the new belt back on. And same way we took it off. And and then we'll be done. It was quick, easy. Like I said, you could have a picnic in this vehicle. Once you have your belt back on, what you want to do is you want to make sure that it is aligned correctly, that it's on all the teeth, that it's not sitting off on the side at all or anything. That could damage your belt, and if it breaks, it could bind up into one of your pulleys. Then you're gonna have really fun trying to replace those. Get that pulley out of the belt out of the pulley. I've seen it break on the road, been road and all that, and you have to tear stuff apart just to get the belt out of here. So always make sure that it's always lined up and everything. All right. Alright, there's your squid here. So that was quick and easy on that Serpentine belt. I hope you learned something. And just remember, never ever. And when you do a Serpentine belt, make sure you check your pulleys. And when you put after you got the new one back on, make sure it's lined back up. The Serpentine belt is quick and easy. I've seen it on vehicles where it is a pain in the butt. But with all this room, it's like having a picnic. All right, take care. There's your squid.